The four of us spent the day at the world-famous golf tournament, Waste Management Open. And it was one of those days where it was like pouring rain, and it was like, should we go? Should we not go? Is it going to get canceled? Is it not going to get canceled? Kyle's husband, who is the pro weather person, what was his phrase?
So it was like it was barely cloudy in the morning. So I texted him, like, I don't think it's going to rain, huh? And he goes, don't let this morning fool you. I was like, oh, okay.
And he was right.
That's right.
And do you know that they hadn't canceled a day of golf there since like 2011 or something like that?
Wow.
Well, it was like we were there. It was, I mean, what was it, like maybe 3 minutes of bad weather? Maybe 5 minutes?
But it was pretty intense.
Right, but then it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like literally beautiful walking around there. The rainbows, my wife was sent pictures of rainbows. My son was sending us rainbow pictures. I saw it all over the place.
The double rainbow was stunning. It was like, I've never seen a rainbow that vibrant. You could literally see all of the colors. It was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. But while we were there, they canceled the golf tournament. Right, that day, right? So, but nobody left.
No, there's still. I know. I think they said there's like 200,000 people just hanging out.
I was amazed that there were so many people still there. I'm like, this just right here proves that nobody at this tournament actually cares about the golf going on.
You're so right. Because I would say, I'm like, you canceled the golf. And like, oh, okay. Like nobody was like really too messed up over it. We're like, we're here. We're going to party.
Yep.
And that's what everybody did.
So, Peyton, how was your experience there? Because I know you were worried about your hair. By the way, I mean, both of you guys are wearing hats right now. What does that mean?
I had a little bit of a bad hair day this morning.
I just need to wash my hair, so.
I have super curly hair, and right now it's straightened. And so when super curly hair or any natural hair, when it gets wet, it goes back to its natural form. So I was freaking out that my straight hair that I had spent like 3 hours straightening was going to go back to a curly frizz ball yesterday. So I had like ponchos over my hair. I had my whole get up, but I ended up being okay. The flat iron, like, it survived a little bit. I got a hat on because it's looking a little ratchet, but for the most part I was good. And I stayed and I hung out after all you guys left and got very drunk and had a very good time.
Oh, that's so nice.
I got to hang out with my little brother and my cousins and their friends, and it was really fun. It was like 1 beer, 2 beer, three beer floor for me. I was about done. I was like, I need to take an Uber home. I'm pretty sloshed right now.
Really?
That's hilarious. So that was the plan, right? I mean, when we were leaving, you're like, it's go time.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I will see you guys in the morning.
So a couple days ago, you were telling us how you were sleeping on the couch because of all the laundry. Did you get home drunk and sleep on the couch, or did you sleep in your bed?
Yes, so I got home drunk, and I had just finished eating a burger, and I just laid down. I had the itis, right? So I just laid down on the couch. I fell asleep right around like 9 p.m. I woke up at like 12:30, and I like stood up to go get in the bed, and I was like, oh, you are drunk, like really drunk. Like, I was like, I'm praying that I'm okay to wake up in the morning, but I was good. I feel fine. I took some Excedrin.
Well, you said good. When you put a black girl in the rain and she has a silk press, that's a problem. Yes. Is that what your hair is, a silk press?
Yeah, it's like a flat iron, like my hair's straight. So that's what I was saying. When it gets wet, it just goes back to the natural curl.
Well, Kyle invented the phrase schwanding, which is show bonding. And yesterday, what we did, the four of us, was schwanding, right?
That was it.
And you called it a success.
I think it was a schwanding success.
Yeah, the videos are fun.
Except it's like, I always laugh because John Jay, no matter what, wherever we go, it's like, you just know he's miserable. And I don't know if it like fuels me to be extra more positive.
Yeah, because you are like a little, you were like a little, I don't know, like an imp.
Right. You're like, oh, the weather sucks. It's raining. It's pouring. This is going to be terrible. I'm like, we get to use our umbrellas I made. This is amazing. And then at one point we're walking in and John Jay's like, your positivity is really getting to me right now.
I said to Blake yesterday, I go, she's so happy all the time. I goes, the rain is miserable. She's like, look, I got rain boots on. What were you saying? They work. The rain boots work. And you go run through a puddle and you'd be like,
no problem. No problem.
And I'm just like, just stop.
So
Why don't the three of you go schwan?
It's crazy though, Kyle, how positive you are, because pretty much like the whole morning during the show, I'm like, we're going to go to the Open. It's going to be so fun. As we're getting there, 5 minutes away, it's like pouring rain. I'm like getting in the van to go into the Open. I'm like looking at Kyle. I'm like, are you sure we want to go in here? Like, I'm at the point where I'm checked out. I no longer want to go Schwand. I wanted to go home.
She's like, we made rain boot videos.
Yeah.
We got to use our umbrellas, and the weather didn't stay
turned it
miserable.
around.
We got free food in the 16th hole.
That was
fun
awesome.
times.
Amazing.
One for the books.
It was fun, though.